man, what we have here. So this is a Samsung Galaxy core. It was released back in 2013. It came with a 4.3 inch screen, TFT quality of course, and you know the resolution would be 480 on 800 pixels, which is pretty crappy to be honest. And for some reason this phone has some diseases on the back cover, but that's the second part of the story. And of course this phone came with Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean. I mean, yeah, it's something to expect because this phone was released 12 years ago. As memory, it has 8GB. However, you can put a microSD card and expand the memory and stuff. And of course it comes with 1GB of RAM, so I think this is one of the first phones that we have on this channel that have better specs than what we tested before. And of course it has 3.5mm jack port, and here we have a micro USB port for charging or just connect this phone to the computer, and the back cover with the back camera, which is 5 megapixels by the way, and also a flash indicator and a loudspeaker. And I forgot to mention that this phone does also have a front-facing camera, however it's VGA, probably it has a shit quality, but yeah, it is what it is. And of course the home button, back button, and more button. I don't know what this button really does, but anyways guys, now it's time to power on the phone. Just know the power button is a bit weird. I'm gonna have to turn the phone on like that because otherwise it's not really gonna work. Also, something I forgot to mention about this phone is that of course it has a removable back cover. I'm gonna remove the back cover now, and yeah, the phone is booting up as we can see. So as I said, this phone has a removable back cover. We can actually take the battery off. Yeah, the battery is removable. Here we have, what even is that? I think that's the SIM slot if I'm not wrong. But anyways guys, the phone has booted up. Now let's unlock it by swiping on the screen, and now it's time to explore it. So the operating system, which is Tautrid something. I mean, yeah, it is cool. I mean, you can swipe like that and stuff, but of course the operating system is very outdated nowadays. You can't really do much on this phone anymore. But anyways, I guess it's time to check the internet, the apps, and whatever this phone has. Actually, I think the coolest thing would be to check out the camera. Let's actually see how bad the camera is nowadays. I'm gonna switch to photo mode and see. The quality is not really the best. Once again, it's a 5 megapixel back camera, but it could be worse. It could definitely be worse. It's actually not that bad, to be honest. I mean, once again, it could be worse. It's a cool thing you can zoom in and zoom out, so yeah, the back camera isn't that bad, you know. But yeah, the back camera might be how it is. Let's just check the selfie camera to see how bad this one is. And yeah, the selfie camera is very bad. Anyways, I guess it's time to move on to some other stuff. Video test 1, 2, 3. I'm recording on a Samsung Galaxy core. That's the video test. Let's see how bad it is. Let's see if we can get to the Play Store and, you know, sign in and get apps and stuff. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go to existing because I do have a Google account, and I'm gonna go and sign in. And once again, this keyboard is actually great. I mean, once again, we have a big screen, so it's very easy to type on it, as we can see. Let's see if I can actually log in. Yeah, sure, I'm accepting that. Signing in. Let's see if that's actually gonna work. If it's actually gonna work, I'm gonna be quite surprised. And unfortunately, we couldn't sign in. I'm gonna try again with a different password, but we are probably gonna get the same error, to be honest. Alright, this is the second attempt. Let's see if it's gonna work or not. Couldn't sign in. To access your account, you must sign in on the web. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to sign in through the web. It's probably not really gonna work, but it's worth a shot. Okay, so my video actually ended on my phone because I actually got like a 2FA authenticator notification thing that if this is my device, I typed yes because I mean I pressed on the yes button because yeah, this is my phone. And I guess it's time to try to sign in. If it's actually gonna work, I'm gonna be quite surprised. Okay, if this is actually gonna work, I'm gonna be surprised. As I said, I mean, there is no way this thing will work. Okay, so this is actually the first time when we managed to log in into the Google account. That's actually pretty cool. We don't want to do any backup and restore because that's gonna take a while. But hey, at least we are signed in. Unfortunately, the Google Play Store doesn't really load up, but I do have an idea for that. Micro USB cable time. So the first thing that we have to do is to actually get an APK of the Google Play Store. I just hope this one will do the trick. I'm really not sure, but I guess we are gonna have to see that. There we go, it should be downloaded, and it's finally downloaded. So yeah, let's just do this, you know. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna put this thing in here. I'm gonna plug my phone into my computer so this thing will actually work. I really hate USB ports, but that's what we have to deal with for now. And one thing that we do have to do is to actually go in developers options and, you know, turn on the USB debugging thing. Yeah, I don't care. USB ADB debugging, yeah sure, allow that, and now we should probably be good to go. Okay, so as you guys know, we are gonna do ADB devices. Hopefully that's gonna be recognized. I really hope it is recognized. So let's do ADB install, and I'm gonna have to put this thing in here. I just hope it's gonna work. Okay, it's doing a push install. That's the first time when that happens, so I hope this thing will install properly. So if this thing will actually work, we should see the Google Play Store updating in any moment. Oh my god. And it's time to update the Google Play Store. I just hope it's gonna work. Yeah, I wanna replace it, who cares? Install. I just hope this thing will work actually. I mean, imagine if we are gonna be able to access the Google Play Store. There we go, application installed. Let's see if we can actually do something now. I guess I'm just gonna leave the phone here and I'm gonna wait for it to turn on or something. Oh, we do see a loading thing here, but I'm not really sure if it's gonna work or not. But once again, I'm gonna leave the phone here and I'm gonna wait for this app to... Each time I'm saying something like that, the app just starts to work or whatever I'm doing on this thing. So yeah, here we have the Google Play Store actually working. You know what? It's time to get some apps from here. I think I'm gonna try to get TikTok. You know, we love watching brain rot and stuff, so let's get TikTok. Yeah, it's probably not gonna work because TikTok? That's such a weird name. Yeah, the phone just crashed. I really can't do anything on it. Yeah, you know what? It's time to do the classic remove the back cover and, you know, force restart the phone or something, because it's clearly not working. Battery off, battery back on. And yeah, that's what we have to do because Google Play Store doesn't really wanna work. Alright, time to boot up the phone once again. Of course, if this button even works at all, cause yeah, I hate this button. Are we even gonna work? What is going on? Yeah, I probably did something wrong with the battery, I ain't gonna lie. Don't tell me I just killed the phone by updating the thing. At least, oh, Samsung logo? Okay, finally it's booting up. For a second I actually thought that I bricked this phone. Anyways, it's time to check the E2 website since Google does work. I mean, common sense, of course Google will work if, you know, the internet works. I mean, it has Android 4.1.2. I'm talking about this phone, so of course the Google website should work. But let's see if the E2 website works. It's probably not gonna work, but well, it's not really loading up, so let's try the Wikipedia website. Is this phone bricked again? Jesus Christ, what is going on? I mean, I know it's a budget phone, but really, does it have to get stuck everywhere? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with this thing? Okay, so the E2 website does load up after all. You know what, I'm gonna try to leave this page very quick before this one breaks itself up again. And you guys know it's time to search Wikipedia. Let's see if we can actually access Wikipedia. Probably not because we are on Android 4.1.2, but once again, it's worth a shot. And yes, it's not gonna work, we get connection problems. So yeah, that's probably all we can do on this phone. But before we do end the video, it's time to check Flappy Bird, you know, check the gaming quality on this thing. And we are also gonna check the YouTube Lite app. It's probably not gonna work, but once again, worth a shot. And as you guys can see, the Flappy Bird game does work very fine. I mean, we have no issues playing it. So yeah, Flappy Bird is actually okay, it works just fine. Now let's check the YouTube Lite app, you know, see if we can actually play some videos or if this phone will just get bricked as soon as we get in the app. So we do see the YouTube Lite icon showing up. It's gonna be a horrible experience if it's gonna work, but it doesn't really seem to work, so yeah, I guess we are gonna give up on that idea, but you know, it was fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As a conclusion, is this phone usable in 2025 with the lag it has in Google Play Store and on the internet websites and stuff, and the fact that some websites don't even work because this phone is very outdated? It's not worth it if you wanna use it with internet and stuff, but if you wanna use it as a dumb phone, just play some old games and do calls and texting, you guys probably already know the drill. For that, this phone is okay, but if you wanna do internet stuff on this phone, not worth it. So that's the video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna see you guys soon when we are gonna get to custom ROM this thing. So yeah guys, have a great day, see you guys next time, bye bye.